It's that time of year again, guys, and there are plants in garden centers. We are about to start planting, and you might be wondering which of the plants in the garden centers are worth buying and which of them are not, because not all of them are good deals or even decent deals. So today I went to my local Lowe's, and I'm in zone 8A in Western North Carolina. So you might be in cooler regions or warmer regions, but you can take this as an indicator of what's in my store, and it might give you some information about whether or not you should go to your store. Is there enough in this Lowe's to warrant a trip, or do you want to wait? So I like to make these guides for my viewers so that you just have an idea of what's already at the store so you can start making your plans. If you're like me, you like to go to several stores. You don't just go to one, and so it's nice to know what is in stock where. So that's the goal of this video. I hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Bye for now. So diving right in, we've got some hanging baskets with strawberry plants in them. It looks to be about 4 plants for $19.98. That's a little spendy in my opinion. I think you could probably go to a local place and get one cheaper. If you wanted a fast gift, maybe, but it's a little pricey for me. These are onions. These are the wrong kind of onions for our region. These are short day onions. I need intermediate day for my region. So these are not going to work for anybody who tries to grow them. They're not going to bulb up big, and Lowe's always does this. Go to Dixondale Farms, find out what region you're in for onions and buy them from Dixondale, and you'll have success. This is just, I don't know why they do this to people. It's really not cool. They set people up for failure. This is what's coming in Lowe's. You can screenshot this and expand it if you want to see. We've got cabbages here, early Jersey Wakefield, 45-day cabbages. For a 6-pack, they're $5.98. Brussels sprouts, same thing, $5.98 for a 6-pack. Curly kale, you got it, same thing. So you also have some butter crunch lettuce in these larger 3 to 4 inch pots. Those are like $4.98, not a good deal. A single head of lettuce for $4.98, not a good deal. Maybe if you wanted to buy the 6-packs for $5.98, maybe, like that's still not a good deal for me. But if you wanted to grow it or you wanted to give it as a gift, I could see. Same thing for the red romaine. You've got $5.98 for a 6-pack or $4.98 for a single head. Absolutely do not buy, please. This is flat leaf parsley. It's a larger herb garden kind of thing here with some rosemary. The rosemary is a good deal, honestly. You can pick on that forever and grow it forever. Actually, it's a perennial, so that'll last you for quite a long time. So it's a decent deal for you to not have to grow it yourself, because that takes a while to get to that size. The flat leaf parsley may or may not be a decent deal. It's up to you how much you use. It's a little pricey. The chives are actually not a bad deal. They're a good deal. $5.78 for a large container of these chives. They will get bigger. You can separate them. You can harvest off of them all season long. So if you don't have chive seeds planted, you don't have them at all, then this is actually not a bad thing to invest to get yourself started with chives. And like I said, they grow from year to year. You may never have to buy chives again, so not a bad gig. This cilantro, same sort of thing. If you love cilantro, $5.98 for several plants that you can put out. It's okay. I mean, you know, you can grow it from seed for a lot cheaper, but not everybody has cilantro seeds, so it's up to you. It could be a nice deal if your family eats a lot of cilantro. Here's some peppermint, same thing, $5.78. Just make sure if you plant this that you don't put it in with your other plants. Make sure you put it in a pot because it does spread. Oh, here we are on our tomatoes, $4.98 a piece, which is spendy. Celebrity tomatoes, there's 1 plant per pot. This is like that 3 to 4 inch pot they have. Got some early girls, 50 days. In 50 days, you'll have fruit, ripe fruit. So if you like your early girls, grab them now. The plants do look pretty decent. They look to be in good health. They haven't been out for long. German Queen, which I think is their version of German Johnson. And what have we got here? More German Queen. And there's Aroma. I think there's Aroma paste tomato. Here we go. If you're looking to can some paste or can some tomato sauce, you know, $4.98 for a plant. It's on the higher side. If you checked out my video on seed starting to save money, then you know that $5 is the most I would allot for a single plant. But here they are at the top of the budget. We've got some broccoli, same pricing scheme, 6 pack is $5.98. That is spendy. You can get several heads, or you can get a head and some side shoots off of the broccoli. It's okay if you want to grow it. I would not get the pots though. If you buy a single pot of broccoli for $4.98, it's not going to be a good deal. The collards actually look really good here. They're not bad, and I know collards will grow and last for quite a long time. $5.98 for a 6 pack is not a bad deal. They've got Morris heading, and then they've got their own type of collard. It just says Bonnie's Choice. So they all look good though. So if you want to buy them, obviously you harvest off of them and they just keep growing. So that's not a bad deal. Not the best, but not horrible. Here's a picture. You can kind of see there are 4 shelving units available, or 4 sides, and they only have 2 planted out or filled with merchandise. So there are 2 more. So you can guess that they're about half full of the plants that they're going to have. Got some curly kale here, same pricing structure. I love kale, so if you want to grow some, it's not a bad deal. The butter crunch lettuce in the pots, I would absolutely skip it. You can get a pack of seeds and plant those out in your soil all day long, and for that price, you could have lettuce for years. So, if you want to buy the 6 pack of lettuce, okay, for like a gift or to get somebody started with gardening if they're really into it. But I would not do that for myself. Don't do that for your garden. Get a pack of seeds and direct sow, like we talked about in my last video. It's super easy, super simple, and very worth it. Brussels sprouts are actually a lovely thing to buy. It's not a bad deal to buy a 6 pack for $5.98. It's okay. They're fun to grow. Same thing with the cabbages. I love the fact that they say these are 45-day cabbages. It gives you an idea of how long they're supposed to take before they mature. And you could just see they've got lots of brassicas here. This is their brassicas and lettuce. They've got a lettuce bowl. I think this lettuce bowl is like $14.98. It's okay if you are in a cool enough region where you can pick off this for several months, but this will start to bolt and get bitter for me way too soon, so it's not quite worth it for me to spend that kind of money on it. And again, like I said, you can get a pack of seeds and do this for way cheaper. This is their indoor bulb section. They've got seed potatoes, sweet potatoes. You can get the seed potatoes, skip the sweet potatoes, skip the asparagus. Absolutely not worth it. The onion sets are fine. These are some peat pots for seed starting. I don't recommend these because they dry my plants out, but you do you if you like them. They're here. I like the little greenhouse set that has the little tiny peat pellets that are in the bottom there that you see. Those work pretty well for me. Here we have lots of carrot seeds. This is their seed section. So we saw plants first, and now we're going to see seeds. As you can see, they've really got what you're looking for. Carrots, cucumbers, they're in alphabetical order. They have a lot of organic fairy morse, just their typical seeds. I mean, if you don't want to buy a ton of seeds and you don't need a lot, these little packs are fine. They've got a decent selection for you, and I'm not sure what the price is. I think it's maybe like $2.95 a packet, so not horrible. These are their herbs. They've got lots of beautiful herbs here, so fun to grow. This is what I would recommend you do. Grab a pack of lettuce from over here and plant it instead of going and planting or buying those lettuce leaf bowls that you saw earlier. Just more beautiful greens here. Lots of selection. They've got lots of green beans, every green bean you can think of. So knock yourself out. Don't buy these grow lights. They're way too expensive. Go to the shop light section. You don't need a full spectrum. $46 is highway robbery. Seriously. Here's their fertilizer or their potting soil selection. They've got a few options. I think Miracle Grow's trying to do some organic stuff. I don't know how that is. This is their fertilizer section here. They've got a lot of Espoma plant tone, which is nice. I like that selection. That will help you if you're a beginner gardener do the right thing and get the right product without, having to think too hard about it. Of course, they've got lots of Miracle Grow products, and they've got some of the Dr. Earth as well. So they've got a pretty decent selection of these. So I wanted to show you everything that they have. They've got all the Miracle Grow your heart could ever want, more than you could ever need. Right here. So got to show it. They've got a lot of stuff here for the gardener, and that's just the way it is. Everybody's excited. Everybody wants to give their plants that extra oomph, and fertilizer does it. So here's another look at it from far away, so you can get an idea of just how much space is forward to fertilizer. Here's a liquid organic plant food from Miracle Grow. I wanted to check out the ingredients list here. It's got corn liquor, soy protein. It's very similar to AgroThrive that I use. The AgroThrive I use is definitely not this expensive, but good on them for giving you an organic liquid plant food. So these are planting tablets. This is just compressed alfalfa with some bone meal and other things. It's just little tablets you can throw in the planting hole. Just looks like a marketing gimmick to me. I would not recommend these. You don't really need them. If you choose a nice organic fertilizer like Plantone or Garden Tone, you should be okay. These are their seeds of change. Now, these seeds are separate from the other seeds, and this is out in the actual garden section. So I feel like they have these out here for you. If you don't even go inside of the store, then you'll have some seeds here to pick from. And they've got a nice, these are meant to look a little higher end, maybe for customers who are a little more thoughtful about the product that they buy. That's the marketing anyway. They have lots of Swiss chard and special varieties that the other folks back in Fairy Morse inside the store don't have. They've got onions and leeks, and they've got lots of peas, and it looks fun. They've got some really nice varieties. They also have fun garden collections, which are fun to buy for folks. You can put them in an Easter basket for somebody if they like to grow. And yeah, just lots of fun things. There's like a tea collection, I think, if you wanted to grow your own teas. That's super fun too. So these are just outside in the garden section with all of the other fertilizers and things. And then you can see I got a lot of pictures of this. I wanted to make sure you guys saw it all. And after this will be the Fiskars tool selection, which I love me some Fiskars. I know that you guys could be anywhere, and you chose to be with me during this Lowe's review. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it gave you something to think about, and maybe you want to go to Lowe's, or maybe you want to wait, and whatever you choose to do. Thank you so much, and bye for now.